Mic check, mic check. What's going on, world? You already know it's your boy SB, and we are back with the final 20 episodes of season 5 of the Roll Up Podcast. That's right, we have made it to the fourth quarter. This is the beginning of the end, and I promise you that these next 20 episodes are going to be the perfect send-off to season 5. This year has been full of highs and lows, but the fact that the consistency in putting these episodes together has been A1. The fact that we are in the home stretch of season 5 is a testament of the messages that have been given this year. When I set out on this journey late last year, I wanted to challenge myself to complete 80 episodes this year. We are now 60 episodes down and 20 episodes away from getting closer to achieving this goal. We've covered a wide variety of topics this year, but this final leg of the season, like I said just a second ago, is going to bring it all home and it's going to make it all make sense. It's been an honor to be able to inspire you this year, and I pray that as we continue to grow together, the inspiration stays consistent. It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it again. If you've been here since season 5, episode 1, you really are the MVP. I set the bar so high for this year because I wanted to challenge myself to bring back a work ethic that I hadn't seen since 2014, 2015. I set the bar so high because I wanted to exceed my own expectations. So far, I think I've done just that. Remaining focused on this goal to take the podcast worldwide has aligned me with some beautiful opportunities and connections, and I'm excited to unlock the true potential of each of these new ventures. But as we've talked about this season, adversities are a part of the journey. When I set out to complete this season, I envisioned a comeback. I envisioned me overcoming personal storms and walking into my seasons of unlimited wins. Instead, I walked right into the fire. I applied these same messages that I've been giving y'all, and it's giving me the content for season 6 of the Roll Up Podcast. With 3 months left in the year, if you're like me and you've been fighting the good fight, this is your sign to continue to keep fighting and to keep pressing towards the mark. The moment when things get hardest, that's when you know that things are about to turn around for you. Again, these messages don't come from a place of perfection. These messages aren't given from the top of a mountain with a gold throne and etc. Just like you, I'm recovering from the Hurricane Helene, and while everything around me is telling me to quit, these very messages that I've been giving y'all are giving me the strength to keep going. While life's challenges are attempting to throw me off course, I'm locked in on the mission because I know when I get to the finish line, the journey will all make sense. But wait, before I continue to run my mouth and spoil the episode, let's dive into some business first. So before we dive into the new content, man, I just want to extend an invitation, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to the campaign on all major platforms, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. Drop a subscribe and show some love to the campaign. The goal for next year is to amass 100,000 subscribers on all platforms. Right now, we're sitting at 81. So if we can get to 100 subs before this quarter is over with, that'd be greatly appreciated. But I also believe the more that we continue to spread the messages, the faster we can achieve this goal. So with that being said, if you're feeling really inspired and you're feeling real supportive, feel free to share the content with the homies. Feel free to, follow the campaign on social media at the Roll Up Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel at the Sauce Brady Experience. Also, make sure you check out tsbe.org. That's the official website of the Roll Up Podcast. I'll be sending out a monthly newsletter once I get a lot of people signed up. That way, you can get daily motivation. I'll be sending out new music when I get a chance. A lot of cool stuff I'm cooking up, man. So make sure you lock into tsbe.org and make sure you lock into that monthly newsletter as well. Also, the season 5 merch collection is available for a few more weeks, so make sure you head over to the Sauce Factory in the spot to grab you some merch. It's officially hoodie season, and you know what I'm saying? Your boy got you covered and smothered. I got a wide variety of colorways, a lot of sizes, big, small, it don't matter. they're going crazy. So make sure you check out the Sauce Factory and the Spot, grab yours, because this collection does end on December 31st. And if I haven't told you already, I'm going to tell you. If I told you already, I'm going to tell you again. The season 6 merch collection is officially done. That's getting ready to drop on New Year's Day 2025. So if you want to get some exclusive shit that's never probably gonna see the light of day again, make sure you head over to the Sauce Factory in the Spot and grab you some merch. Check out that season 5 collection, man, because it's truly going crazy. So with that being said, man, we got the business out of the way. It's time that we jump into the topic of today's conversation. Throughout the duration of this season, we've covered many topics, and they've all centered around us achieving our goals. As we've learned these past few years, our lives are hardly ever linear. We've all encountered ups and downs. We've all encountered trials and tribulations. We've all encountered being sent through the spin cycle. We've all encountered the true, unfiltered truth of life. But today's conversation is about a gem that one of my football coaches taught us back in the day. And this message is a perfect way to kick off the final chapter of season 5. As always, you know we got to kick the episode off with a quote. And today's point of reference is from Thomas Jefferson. And it reads, "If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done." That's pretty powerful, right? But it's true. In order for us to level up, it's going to require us to break out of our comfort zone and shake shit up a little bit. Change is a part of the process. Change your mindset, change your friend circle, change your habits, increase the work ethic, change your self-talk, and etc. All of those, including thousands of other things that we could use to help tweak us to become the person that we need to be, they're all required in our journey. Sometimes it requires us to become an entirely different person to begin to understand our true powers as master manifestors. When you're on the path to greatness, there will be times when we are called to do things that we feel are above our pay grade. We may be called to put the team on our back and carry everyone through the finish line. We may be called to push through extreme adversity. It's important that no matter how we feel, it is important that we answer this call, because opportunity only knocks once. And if you miss your call, it might be a while before you get another one, and that's if you get another one. One mindset hack to help you do remarkable things to achieve an entirely different life relies on this next gem that I'm about to drop. And side note, it's also the focal point of my next book. Your mindset dictates your reality. Your reality is dictated by what you identify as truth. What you identify as truth dictates your mindset. When it comes to setting out to achieve the unthinkable, it all begins with the mindset. When you set out to be great, there are things you have to do in order to achieve said level of greatness. There are a multitude of sacrifices that must be made along the way. But ultimately, it's the mindset that's going to carry you through. If you embody a tenacious and relentless mindset and continue to show up with maximum effort, you are altering your reality. Your reality is dictated by what you see as truth. So how do you find what is true to you? Whatever it is that you believe in is considered true. So if you believe that your goals are unattainable, all of the steps you need to take will turn into excuses. If you believe that life is stacked against you and no matter how hard you work, you never get there, you're killing the journey before it even starts. A wise man once said, "He or she who believes he can and he or she who believes he can't are both usually right." This next chapter in our lives requires us to get reacquainted with the real truth. And the real truth is, you're a lot closer to your dream life than you think you are. The real truth is that you are more than capable and more than equipped to make it to the next level. The real truth is that whether you get to your goals or you don't get to your goals, it is 100% up to you. The real truth is we all make mistakes and we all fall down, but it's those that get back up and keep going that gets remembered. This next chapter of our lives requires us to do things we've never done, And one of those things is believing in ourselves, which circles back to what you believe is true, shapes your mindset. When you start to believe in yourself and you start to believe in the process, you are empowering yourself to do whatever it takes to get to where you want to be. If it takes going ghost for some time to get right, take the time to get right. If it takes being reminded that you are closer to your dream, believe that you will get there when you're destined to be. When you're destined to get there. This year has flown by, and some of us are still sleeping on our creative genius. It's time that we get serious about the trajectory we want to head in, and it starts by changing our truth. Believing in yourself may sound like a long shot, but I'm telling you, in order to change what's happening outside, you got to change what's on the inside first. Once you believe in yourself, your reality changes, and you begin to find the possibilities in shifting your realities. Once you're exposed to new realities, what you see as true changes. Instead of accepting what life is showing you as true, you will be able to define what is true to you. Once you convince yourself that you are made for more, you will be more inclined to do whatever it is you have to do to get what is yours. It all boils down to what my coaches defined as want to. You gotta want this dream life more than you want instant gratification. You gotta want this dream life more than you care about being seen. You gotta want to achieve your goals. You gotta understand that sacrifices are a part of the grind, and if you really want to succeed, you're gonna do what you gotta do. Want to can't be coached. It's something that is inside of you. You can want anything, but if you're not willing to put the work in, do you really want it? You can visualize and plan all day, but you gotta want to put the effort in to make it happen. As we kick off this closing leg of season 5, it's time to get serious about what you want out of life. Once you get serious about it, the only way to is through. No path is going to be smooth sailing. You want to get a degree, you want to get that promotion, you want to become the best version of yourself, hell, you might want to go D1, you want to go pro, whatever it is you want. You got to really want that shit to make it happen. Starting today, embrace the process and do what's necessary to achieve your goals. Fall in love with what you want and fall in love with wanting to do the work. Fall in love with the pain and turn that pain into fuel to catapult you to your goals. There's people that want and there's people that do. My question is, which one of those are you? That concludes episode 61 of season 5 of the Roll Up Podcast. I hope something was said that inspired you to get you to take intentional action. Over these next 3 months leading into 2025, you can have results or you can have excuses. Not both. So if you found this content useful, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the campaign. Be sure to send this to the homies and let them know that they can grow into the person that they need to be to achieve their goals. Make sure you lock in to tsbe.org. Make sure you sign up for that monthly newsletter to stay in the loop with new additions to the campaign. Be sure to hit the Sauce Factory in the spot as well to grab you some merch. Season 5 collection going crazy. Season 6 collection start 1/1/25. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you be on the lookout for book number 3. It's called, I'm going to wait on that because I done already spoiled it on social media when I said I was going to chill. So I'm going to chill. I done gave y'all enough today as is. But just know book number 3 is on the way. So as always, man, get lifted, stay inspired. It's your boy. Peace.